Adom Otchere, good evening, Ghana show host. Wabe clash with Dr. Frank Amoakohene, we are Ashanti regional minister concerning enema ekoko so e wasantememu na nso no waje ni nyina ho ede ne yire atukwai akọ USA montene so ho eno ma na yire ekọ ye se awo ka na yire no wode ne yire firi Ghana ha wo ye doctor wa ma na yire anwo wo doctor hospital kono ye madwuma wode ne yire atukwai eno ana Padua je se hwe ne ha where is here wabe clash with him man kire bunu akire wade e de amame ewo comment section I PENYAH block media me so say ni dem over I keep video order my subscribe button and by click notification icon of the latest update and better wa dwen de amame ewo comment section oba so na share for PENYAH bi ahwe so over kaya it was last week nimu and it was a post to be go viral on the internet. I said it is coming from Dr. Frank Amoakohene, the Ashanti regional minister. You know where doctor by profession and I'm like and yet tango computer doctor where doctor by professional just a gitek confirm me say we doctor. What I say? Where professional doctor? Professional doctor and your former professional medical doctor. What I say? Sorry. Dr. Frank Amoakohene no na say post to be go viral. I post no e wono na say akrobi bonebo ana what post here ana what traka ho meyere awo USA montene so. Tira say awo e ka na yire na oba be wo no na yire nurse ni ono see a doctor by profession I Ghana ha omunyina obi aye admo various hospital but awo ka na yire no was sign Ghana hospitals nyina ho e de na yire afly akọ USA montene so amana ama na yire akọ ho no mo just open American passport any American visa any American bibia green card ama ne ba so that month bia no ye betua ne ba ka e wo ho no mo obese obebere we say ne ba try o ma ne ba be Ghana ni a emwa no urade nyame you know adi enkanya bone you know enkanya bone bia ni ho because nipa ebrebe he sabe kodjon kan salwen kra no yire ebe won offline yire edne ko e ma yire ekọ wo ho no bone bia ni ho but you know de ma bone wa de we hu no say leadership by example wona ya foul as the newly appointed Ashanti regional minister Ghana ha enye ba bi obi ekọ wo a owuo na ga say me ya Ashanti regional minister ntino eno nche se ma me yire enwo ha da bi oba owu owo a onwu leadership by example ye chichire oman ye pese ye mamufo enigi oman na ye chichire no ho na ye chichire oman na ye pese ye nigi kromu ha no ye pese obi abetutu kwa ya kwa achire gos beze na se kwa ha kasa se mahama make speed o chire mu se edwuma bu Ghana ntimo mo wa kwanto mu mrafi na ye pese obi abafie ye bibia ye kama now regional minister leadership by example oyere awa kan na watima charter flight e de neko outside say onko wo de now what are you telling us wo kire say amamwo ne nkoye oman ni munye to the point of man yera wo Ghana ha anasa dey and say when am ibobo ho no no ana lawyer for Adom Otchere what's the one there on tiase it's no be clash with Dr. Frank Amoakohene now we anisem a oka.
So I usually will not use this photograph of Frank Amoakohene because it's not complimentary, and those who have been watching me know that I never use this photograph. Here in Good Evening Ghana, if you watch the photograph we use, it's part of our rules that we don't use photographs that are not complimentary of even people that we want to say something negative about. We never do that. This is the first time I'm doing that because I don't think this guy deserves any more curtsies. He doesn't. He doesn't deserve any more curtsies. This guy is a rogue. He doesn't deserve any more curtsies. What is this? Viewers, did you see what happened? He's in an Facebook exchange, like happens all the... Like I'm in an exchange with Peter Terrier. He's in a Facebook exchange with somebody, which happens all the time, which we need. We need that for the democracy to be stronger. The younger people call it violence, and they spell it VAWU and lens. That's how they call it violence. That's the airway sound of violence. It's violence. That's IB. Those of us from the local person, that's how we say it. Violence. So that's how the young people say it. And so it's okay. But when people take it to a certain level, and I like the Ghanaian social media, once you take the violence, political violence to a certain level, everybody comes at you. This guy is having exchange of words with a lady in MPP, the Venerable Akosia Menu, you know her. MPP parliamentary candidate for Adenta constituency in 2024. Very hard-working woman. She comes on Good Evening Ghana sometimes. A mother, everything. Good Morning Ghana sometimes, I should say. Now, he's having exchange with, what's the time now? 10:52. I hope I can say this is late. I wanted to say it when under 18s have gone to bed for school. Do you know what he said to her? Do you want to have a taste of some very gory sexual connotation. So gory. That is so terrible and disgusting. Like, they want me to, I don't want to read it. I don't want to read it. This is what he wrote publicly to social media. This is what this guy, regional minister, you are arguing with a woman on the MPP side and she's telling you something. Then you ask her, would you like to go to bed with me? You connote that. You write, what is wrong with these people? What is going into their head? 16 months of being minister. That's all. 16 months. You are not communications minister. You are not defense minister. You are not a foreign affairs minister. So you think that you don't need standards? You think only those ministers need standards? No. You are a regional minister of the Asante-Henes region. It is so important. Decorum is the language of the Asante-Hene. That's his language. Decorum. You've seen it so many times. And you are the regional minister for the Asante-Henes region. You represent His Excellency the President in Asante-Henes region. And you are talking to a woman. You know how Asante Mine recognizes the big role and influential and respectable role of Nana Hima. The Asante Hima is the one who nominates the Asante Hene. So in Asante culture, women have a very special place of respect, candor. And this guy, coming from that place, writes to a woman who is not your friend, who you are having an exchange with, and you talk about body parts, sexual body parts. That would you like to have a taste of mine? Hi, viewers, I'm not joking. I am not joking. This has happened. I just don't want to. It's too gory. I don't want to show it. But how is that how we want to run the country? I am going to remind the vice president every day that, Madam Vice President, you have said nothing about Frank Amoakohene's gory, sexist, chauvinist comments that he made against a political opponent who is a female. Vice President, Mr. Alex Segbefia, we have a lot of respect for you. Mr. Ofosuan Pofu, we have a lot of respect for you. Those of you in the Vice President's office, if this thing goes unsaid, we will come after you because you are in power. We are not in power. You are in power. And you need to give the Ghanaian youth the standards. Look at how beautifully the Vice President is working so far. And the Vice President has seen this and will say nothing about it. Amma Kwesi Pratt, you are the spokesperson of the Vice President. I will mention your name every day if we do not see anything from you. Because you, Amma Kwesi Pratt, I, Paul Adom Otchere, will protect you every day. And I do it because of your venerable father, whom I know, who is my teacher, he's my man, and I'll protect you. And Amma Kwesi Pratt, when I watch you, it's obvious that you have been well brought up. It is very obvious that Amma Pratt has been very well brought up. You can tell. Amma Pratt, you are sitting in the Vice President's office. This man, I was going to call him some name, but it's okay. This man here writes those things on social media asking her that, do you want to have intercourse with me in a political banter? Amma Kwesi Pratt, you say nothing about this, you will have a lot of questions to answer with us. Amma Kwesi Pratt. Now let me come to the office of the president. Joyce Bauer Motgari, I'm going to put your pictures here. Every program I'll remind you between now and the election. Joyce Bauer Motgari, you say nothing about this and let it go. I am coming after you. My dear friend, what's her name? The one I like arguing with. She's a very clever woman. Beatrice Annan. Beatrice Annan, you are in the office of the president as a senior presidential staffer. You have heard that this man in a political banter is asking Akosua Menu that, do you want to have sex with me? This guy, this is what he's saying. That's how you people have pampered him. He's going into his head. And he thinks he's somebody because he's 36 and he has government appointment. He feels in his head that he's somebody. And so he's towering above everybody. And he's talking, spewing rubbish like that. And all the women are going to keep quiet because he's a political NDC person. We will not keep quiet. And every day your pictures will be here. All of you. All of you. Your pictures will be here. And about 500,000 people will see. You know that. When we put it at 500, more than 500,000 people will see it. About 500,000 people will see it. Your pictures will be here. All of you. Those women who have heard this dastardly comment, I'm not sure that Kwesi Pratt Jr. will tolerate such a comment under any circumstance. Amma Kwesi Pratt, because you work for the highest ranking NDC woman, you are our first target. You would have to come and deal with this guy, condemn what he said, asking a woman for a political opponent in a political banter, talking about sexual parts. This guy here, this is what he did. And everybody is watching. Asante Man Council is watching. All the chiefs in Ashanti, he's insulted everybody. Because, as I say, when people think they have galamsey money, they think they are rich. They don't know that it's blood money that nobody wants. When people think they have galamsey money, they think they are rich. Blood money. Children are dying because of the work that you are doing. You are getting money. And some people are happy with that money. Children are dying. Kidneys are dying. Ghana is dying. And they have galamsey money. So they think they can say anything at all. You can liken that to the way this guy behaves. You can liken it. You can liken that to the way he behaves. What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? This guy has gone around doing all kinds of things. Doing all kinds of things. No, let me take the photograph. I'll come to this in a minute. Let me finish with that. And then, okay, they insist I should go here. So that is him. And this is for NDC people. If I were NDC, I'll be querying him that, hey, chief, you don't seem to have political maturity. Eh? We are in government. And then you fly to America with your wife, who is a public servant. Both of you work in the same hospital. You are regional minister. Your responsibility is to make sure that the hospital works. Sami Okujeto Ablakwa sat on TV and said that he will resign from a government if presidential jet is used to fly people abroad. God being so good, God has a sense of humor. At the time they became president, they have had more people flown abroad than the entire 8 years of Akufo-Addo's government. The entire 8 years of Akufo-Addo's government, the 16 months of NDC government has had more people flown abroad. Malik Basantale is one of them. Flown abroad for medical treatment. Ablakwa is sitting there. He hasn't resigned. He shouted on top of the roof that he's going to resign. In 18 months, God has proved him something. More of your people have gone abroad on taxpayers' money to go and look after themselves. We have no problems with that. We wish them well. We wish them speedy recovery. But they didn't wish our people speedy recovery. They wish our people death. People sat on radio and said, when the plane takes, Akufo-Addo must die. People went on demonstration and said, God should kill Akufo-Addo. We didn't say anything. Some people were sick. They were flown abroad. Hey, Ablakwa comes on radio. They should die. Why are they flying abroad? In his government, many have flown abroad for medical treatment. Malik Basantale is one of them. He's one of them. Malik Basantale, he's one of them. This guy comes to show off 36-year-old regional minister whose salary, I want the photograph with the baby, whose salary is not a salary that could have taken him to America. He comes to show that as regional minister, who was also a doctor in the hospital, whose wife is a nurse I don't know why doctors, they like marrying nurse like that, but anyway, whose wife is a nurse in the hospital. Both of them have traveled abroad, spending nearly $40,000. Amoakohene, this guy, he should be investigated. He should be investigated. He puts it up. Meanwhile, congratulations to my lovely wife for blessing our family with a bouncing baby boy. We are deeply grateful to God for his precious gift and the joy he has brought into our lives. He puts up the photograph and he is in America. He's in the America there. His wife was flown to America to have a baby. Me and you, can our wife fly to America to have a baby when we are not government officials? Why is he able to do that and we are not able to do that? He's able to do that because a government official, he has access to money and he decides what he does with the money. When 2029 comes, Iyoko will have a lot of work to do. Iyoko will have a lot of work to do. Frank Amoakohene is able to pay 40 to 50,000 United States dollars to fly his wife to America and have a baby there and also tell us. He doesn't keep quiet about it. That's why I'm saying that if I were the NDC regional chairman, I'll call him and say, hey, you can't do that. You are in government. You can't do that. But he doesn't even know that. Or he doesn't care. He doesn't care that he has to protect the image of John Dramani Mahama, who has had confidence in him. He doesn't care that he has to protect the image of Professor Jenano Pukwajiman, who has had confidence in him. He doesn't care. He doesn't care that he has to protect the image of Speaker Ahiafo, Chairman of Parliament Appointments Committee, who has guided him through a vetting and has showed confidence in him. He doesn't care that he has to protect the image of the chiefs in Asanteman, who have all showed confidence in him. He doesn't care that he has to protect these people. He sits in America and he publishes it. I'm in America. I want to have a child and I can do it. I pay for. You don't know you're a public servant? You take taxpayers' money and go to America to go and have a baby. And you are telling us, the taxpayer who is paying, who cannot afford to go to America, I have not had any child delivered in America, delivered in London, delivered in anywhere. My children, they are born at 37. Do you know 37? That's how we say it in Ghana. 37. 37, they are there. Me, I was born at 37. My children, 37. No problem about that. They are grown, they are beautiful. They speak a lot of nice tree, nice Akwapim, nice English. One of them even speaks French. They are doing well. 37 born, it didn't change anything. So there's no problem with born at 37. He wants to show off. The other day, somebody was saying when he was in Paris that, this guy, has he not traveled to Europe before? Because the things he was doing on the video in Paris, you will wonder whether he hasn't gone to Europe before. Then he sits in plane, then he'll take picture, he's sitting in business class. What is that for? Why haven't you traveled business class in your private life? You have to become government before you travel in business class. You have to become government before you go to Paris. And he's sitting in Paris with some pigeons. I think he doesn't know the culture of Paris. Some pigeons, and he's taking video. Everything is video. He thinks he's in 2024. He's too happy with himself. And he's so rude and disrespectful. And this is what he's done. He's taking his wife abroad. Go and pay $40,000 to have a baby. He must be investigated. And for the women who are looking at that his evil comment against Akosua Menu as nothing, I am coming after you. Program. But in fact, I'll call all of you and I'll show the text on TV. All of you have your numbers. Beatrice, I'll text you tomorrow that, hey, you have to say something about it. Amakwesi Pratt, I'll text you tomorrow. Joyce Bauer Modgari, I'll text you tomorrow. Is there any senior woman who is a minister? Hey, Marietta. Yes, Marietta used to be a member of FIDA. She was former Attorney General, Betty Modi Drisu. All of you must speak to this guy. He's a rogue. And he's destroying your government. He's destroying your government. Amoakohene is destroying the government. Oh, producer, you should have brought the rough video. Then we end with that. Oh, my goodness. If you can find it very quickly for me. The rough video. Rough is in Kumasi telling you Kumasi is dirty. Then you are happy telling us that you traveled abroad. You use the taxpayers' money. You are a regional minister and you traveled abroad. Really? You are taunting us that we cannot travel abroad to have a baby. You taking the taxpayers' money, 36 years old. You take the taxpayers' money, travel abroad to go and have your children. I don't know whether that's the first child or second child. People are telling me that's not the first child. If that's not the first child, then the case is worse. Did you have the first child in America? Did you? My goodness. This is crazy. I'm just happy that some of us are around. Who was going to talk about this? All the media are quiet. Everybody is quiet. Because as they keep saying, they have paid all of us. They have paid all of us. Joy FM is quiet. Everybody is quiet. They've paid all of us. They have paid all of us. Imani is quiet. All the nonsense that is happening with money, Imani is keep quiet. Because they say they have paid all of us. They've paid everybody. You think that is sustainable? That's not sustainable. Because governance, it has a moral requirement. If you don't deliver the moral requirements of government, nature will punish you. You can pay everybody. Nature will punish you for taking taxpayers' money and misusing it. And people cannot have beds in hospitals. In Ashanti region, they don't have beds in hospitals. You have money. Your responsibility is to provide the beds in the hospital where you work, in the same hospital where you, at least if the nurses see that your wife is having a child there, the state of care will go up. And I doff my hat gear for the Rollins family. Nana Kunedu Ajiman Rollins had all her children at 37. 37. Zaneto 37. Amina 37. What are their names? Yasantua 37. Kimatiti 37. She was first lady. Apart from Zaneto Rollins, all the other children were born with their father as head of state. And Mrs. Rollins will have the children born at 37. Why? Because J.J. Rollins does not countenance those things. You think Mrs. Rollins, a high-profile lady born to an elite man, does not want to go and have her children abroad? She's been going abroad since she was age 7. Mrs. Rawlings is one of the earliest students of the famous Ghana International School. You think she doesn't want to go and have her children abroad? But she's in a political system. She has responsibility. Her husband is J.J. Rawlings, who is leader of the government, talking about probity and accountability. So she cannot do that. So she goes to 37. And that would have helped the nurses in Konfanochi to know that let us raise the standard of the maternity, because Dr. Frank Amoakohene, the regional minister's wife, is having a child. And out of the regional minister's wife having a child, the care that will be taken, that care can become the standard of the Konfanochi Teaching Hospital. This is what Frank Amoakohene should have given to Ghanaians, but this is what he has robbed Ghanaians of. He's a thief, because he has robbed Ghanaians of a better standard by using the politics to be able to show something. Those days when Rawlings sent water to villages, he'll go there 3 months later and say, give me water. Then they go and bring him some water in some chilled glass. Say, no. The water that I came to commission, give me some to drink. Then they will walk there. Then he says, is that the water I came to commission? You know Rawlings already. He gets angry. He blasts people. He slaps 1 or 2 people. So now when he commissions water, he says, Charlie, no more buy. Charlie, that is governance. That's how you give to the people. You use your position to help. You don't use your position to rob. Amoakohene is robbing Ghanaians by taking his wife to America to go and have a child in America, so that the child will have American passport. And we are Ghanaians. We hold a green passport. I have taken visa, sir. I've been in visa queue, sir. Denmark, this, that. Then recently I went to American embassy with my children. Everybody was looking at us and they were talking. And she asked me, Daddy, how should I answer this question? I said, answer it yourself. And everybody was happy. We all had a nice time. All the people came, we spoke. They asked their names. They told them. It was nice. We don't have American passport. What are we doing with America? Are we Americans? Are we Americans? More so somebody who is a government official. You have become a government official and you are creating American citizenship for your children deliberately using taxpayers' money. That's the worst of it. You, Frank Amoakohene, when did you come? 36-year-old boy. Who are you? What have you achieved in your life for Ghana? What have you done for Ghana? What have you achieved for Ghana? Zero. Nothing. Apart from shouting on the streets to get NDC in power. You achieved nothing for Ghana. Look at him. And then you are also sexist. You are telling a woman that should she come and have sex with you? This guy. My goodness, this is serious. This is utterly serious.
Today, why do you have my comment section? Hi, PENYAH Media.